You know, I was looking for a Rage Against the Machine song to use because we're going to be doing a little Matrix tonight, but I didn't want to do Wake Up because it's like a 7-minute song. So I was looking for one. I'm like, boy, which one is there that I could use that's like not majorly too offensive? Guerrilla Radio is pretty good. You know, it was used in a game. I was trying to rack my brain thinking about what it was, and I'm pretty sure it was one of the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games. I don't remember which one, though, if it was the first one or the second one, but it's probably the second one, actually. I think there was like a lot of no-name bands with that one, and by the time they made a killing with that first game, they probably had enough to license some bigger name music for the second one. But anyway, enough about that. We're going to get into Matrix Path of Neo tonight. I was thinking about doing another Final Fantasy VII stream, but I forgot over this weekend I had played a little bit on my own time, and I was grinding out some limits. I was doing what I said would probably be a good idea, and lo and behold, it's not half bad idea. And I went back into some of those areas and was using the Matcher Magic with the enemy skill to just beat waves of 5 enemies per battle. And I think I got everybody, yeah, I'm pretty sure, up to their second level of limit break. So should be good. But the only thing is I got to go back through and do the whole gold saucer thing up to where we were about. So I figured I'll save that for tomorrow or something. But should be pretty exciting what we got here with Path of Neo. We finished up the basically the contents of the first Matrix movie. And now we're looking at getting into Reloaded. We not only did like the first Matrix movie, like covered it and everything, but we did a little bit of like interquel stuff too, stuff that happened in between Matrix 1 and Matrix Reloaded. So it's kind of neat seeing Neo free minds of people. And now we're, I think, pretty much like at the start, or at least where the action starts with the second movie now. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Let's see. We don't have any. Oh, we do have a thing to use. I probably need to use it, and I need to select a new ability, even though I don't really have any new abilities to select from. We've got these, which we discovered last time, are like temporary boosts. They give you like a one opportunity thing where you could. The one that I was getting a handful of times was the one to heal people, but I don't remember what little mantra or whatever they had in front of that one. This one is like completely spelled out for us, so we might actually look into this. But L plus B plus Y and spin the left stick 360 degrees to knock back surrounding enemies. I mean, that sounds fine. 360 clear out, sure, let's do that one, I suppose.
Exactly as before. Well, not exactly.
Consider what we have seen, Counselor.
Oh yeah, and they showed some animatrix stuff, which I was a little bit surprised by.
6 years.
I wasn't sure if... I haven't looked into it, because I saw the animatrix, and we already saw this last time. I touched on it briefly, but I think I saw the animatrix once, maybe twice, and I have no clue. I'm assuming that it probably is considered canon with the rest of the films, but I don't know. It's like I remember very little. Some of the animation I remember there was like something about a detective, and then there was one where a bunch of kids found a glitch in the Matrix that got cleaned up at some point, and then there was the big one, which was kind of like explaining exactly what happened prior to the machines taking over and what all led up to that. And I remember bits and pieces here and there. Overall, it was pretty good from what I recall, but no major recollections about it. And again, it's been however long since it was released, since I last saw it, so probably need to watch it again at some point. And speaking of watching again, I also rewatched the first Matrix movie a couple nights ago. So, said I was going to do it. I had only seen it again like a couple months prior, but like I was like, you know, it's been a while since I've actually seen this. So, or well, it hasn't been a while. It hasn't even been that long, but for whatever reason, I just feel like I need to like watch it again. Oh shit, my HDMI cable is not plugged in for the capture card. Fortunately, it's capturing fine. I just can't switch over to it on the TV. I'm sure it'll be fine if we use the window projector from OBS. I don't think that'll be a major issue. Also, upgraded agents are faster and tougher than their predecessors. Beat them down quickly, they can regenerate their own health. Gotcha. Remember how to play. We were doing kind of good last time. I feel like I was sort of getting the hang of the combat system in this game, but that kangaroo kick. See if I can. There we go. What's going on? No, let me dodge, please. One of the agents seems to be trying to run through the door. I don't know what's going on with him, but... Okay. Maybe that's part of the regenerating health process. Every once in a while it shows like a prompt, but I don't always do it. It's like, it feels like it's a suggestion more than anything. Because I'll do something different, and it still works pretty effectively. It might just be that I'm setting up properly for a move, but not necessarily the move that they had envisioned for me. That's a good one. That's what he used against Smith in the subway. Alright, we did it. Beat them upgraded agents. What do we learn? Code vision. Use the up on the D-pad to see the matrix in code vision. Use this ability to see through walls, locate enemies, and find useful items. Oh. Nice. Now put that gun away, Neo. Do I need to get out of here, or do I need to fight them? Need to remember what the damn trigger button is. It's the trigger. Calm down, officer. Need to figure out how to, like... Okay, well that works. Not exactly what I had in mind, but... There's these guys with the riot shields. They're a bit of a pain in the ass, obviously, because they could block whatever you're trying to dish out to them, but... No ceiling to ram him into, so whatever works, I guess. We just pick him up, take him up fairly high, and then stop on his face. That's an effective tactic. You'd think they'd die from that, but it's not as good.
What the hell is going on?
The meeting's been ambushed.
Oh.
Roland was
Ambushed.
right. Too many of us in one place. We attracted too much attention.
How'd it happen?
A moderate amount of
We
attention.
can't stop to figure it out now. A lot of folks made it to their exits already, but a few are knee-deep in bullets. Morpheus and Trinity are still out there, along with Ballard, Niobe, and Ice. Ballard's in real trouble in some kind of restaurant a few blocks over.
Morpheus and Trinity?
They made it to the car, but they're still taking fire. You're the only one who can get to the mall.
Time to fly. Oh, we're doing this again. Is there going to be multiple locations we can choose from? So we did this on the previous stream, but basically you could kind of like choose different missions that you wanted to probably get done. But you ended up doing all of them, you know, anyway. It's just a matter of choosing which ones you wanted to do first. I don't think it necessarily affected the story at any. But I guess we can see what happens. I'm sort of curious to see what's up with Niobe, since, you know, considering she was the main character we played as with the previous Matrix game we did. So why don't we do that, even though it seemed fairly urgent that we get to Morpheus and Trinity. I think they got it covered. They're probably fine on their own, no doubts. They'll die. Well, let's hope not. Not go too crazy with the multiple paths here. Wow.
Neo, I'm pinned down.
You seem to be doing all right.
This guy.
I'm dropping you first. I guess Niobe has shown herself to have some sort of capability before as well, so probably don't need to worry too much about her.
I'm damn glad to see you. I blew the door behind me. Then these guys came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's not
I
Jada
want to go
Pinkett
back the
Smith.
way you came in, all right? Let's go. Look out!
It's a closed system, Mr. Anderson.
She has a lot more
There's
emotion.
nowhere you can go where we can't follow.
Damn, one of them's already almost dead. I'm just gonna say I did that.
We will destroy you.
Imagine if Neo rocked nothing underneath the trench coat. He might not. I mean, when they go in the Matrix, they choose what they want to wear. He could be going commando. You never know. So how you doing, Otto? Wear whatever you want to wear. I'm sure you could look however you want to look. I mean, they all style their own hair in weird ways. Might be more to it than that. Ready to dive into the Matrix. Good man. We need you here. Agents everywhere. Only Honto can stop them.
Crush him.
God, I remember seeing the ads for this game at the time. I remember when they were like, play as Neo, and then they rearranged the letters of Neo to spell out the word one, and it was like, whoa, he's the one, but he's also Neo.
Neo, we have to cut these guys off. Close the doors on the middle levels.
I just backflipped over the railing. Hold on. I'll get there in a second. Get back in there. And say, come here. Hold on. Oh, shit. Those agents' biggest weakness is trolling, so you're their worst enemy. I don't know if that's right, but we can pretend it is. There we go. Okay. It's a good thing I have this Matrix vision. Not so good that I can't necessarily fly. Neo can fly halfway across the globe and not stop, but when it comes to like sewers and stuff, he goes about 10 feet. And then that's enough. No! I've seen some people talk about this game. They were mentioning that the PS2 version of this game actually had some effects that the PC and the Xbox version lack. So it's another one of those weird situations where somehow, some way, the PS2 version is better. It might have been late enough in the PlayStation 2's life cycle where devs started giving priority to it, where they'd give like additional features and stuff to you know, the one that would probably sell more copies, which started happening sort of in like the late 2000s. I think this came out like in, I don't know when this came out, maybe like 2006 or something like that. I'm not too sure. It was a few years after Enter the Matrix, which I believe was 2003. Speaking of sewers, did I ever play Skull and Bones? I did not. Why do you relate it to a sewer? Okay. I guess I'm just going down here then. Ooh, it's a big health kit. Ah, yes, okay. Well, naturally, I guess if it was, it would belong in the sewer, wouldn't it not? Hit the thing, Neo. Hit the thing. Stop dancing around. Guess he didn't feel a need to hit the thing. Or grab onto any of the ledges. Alright. Whoa! Oh, we just keep falling further down and down. I guess I hit a health kit that time, so that's fine, but... Nah, it's weird. There was like this big pirate trend for video games that happened well after pirates were like in fashion. Because Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, brought pirates back. Everybody wanted to do hijinks on the high seas after those movies came out. And unfortunately, the Pirates of the Caribbean games were absolute shit. And the only pirate game that I played that I actually liked was Assassin's Creed 4, which I thought was probably one of the last good Assassin's Creed games. But everything else that's come out after that just hasn't looked appealing to me. There has been like a big multiplayer focus, I think, with a lot of them, so that's part of it. I don't really play multiplayer games all that much. And down goes the agent. Let's see if I can push the other one off. Oh no, he just punched the crap out of me. But there's the Skull and Bones thing, which came out recently. There was the, God, what was the other one? The big Microsoft one? Something Tide? Is that it? I don't know. There was that. I want to say that there was another one too. Originally there was, like early on, they were thinking of doing a Pirates of the Caribbean multiplayer game. It's going to be a MMO, massive multiplayer online. And it got to some kind of stage. I don't think they ever, like, got it to beta or anything, though.
I think I can make it from here. There's a shortcut a few tunnels over. See you back at home.
I guess we're not closing this one. Was that it? Did we save Niobe? Save Niobe and save the day. But yeah, pirate games usually aren't great. I don't know what I mean, you'd think there'd not be a whole lot to it. Just like make a comprehensive, melee sword fighting system and give the player customization with ships and, the ability to go out and, I don't know, do pirate activities, raid other ships, do fun things. But, no, they always seem to be kind of crap. Again, I do think that they got it right with Assassin's Creed 4, though, which they were building off of a ship system from Assassin's Creed 3, which was decent. It was simple, it was fun enough. And then I think once they had gotten to 4, they sort of built upon that and made it a little bit better. I thought it was pretty fun. I like the pirate ship boss battles too, when you're fighting like the privateers or whatever. And there was like the big ships that you had to defeat. I don't think there was one I never got to beat, which was there's like a ship boss battle where you had to fight 2 at once. I don't think I ever did that one. But other than that. Alright, we saved Niobe. Let's see what Morpheus and Trinity are up to. But yeah, I was a big fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I always wanted to have like a decent Pirates game. Never came out. I want to say that there might have been a PS3 version of the At World's End movie game. Maybe. And I had the shitty PS2 version. I had the shitty PS2 version of a lot of games, unfortunately. I was just talking with a friend of mine about a Spider-Man 3. I didn't own that one, but I borrowed it from a friend. But there was a Spider-Man 3 for PS3, which I didn't even know about until years after it had come out. But I had played the one on PS2, and boy, that game was shitty. I guess it was alright. It was alright. But coming off of Spider-Man 2, on the PS2, which was an amazing game, especially for the time. It just felt like a watered-down version of that game, and less fun. And I don't know if I bought recently the PS3 version of Spider-Man 3, and I played it for about 10 minutes because I might end up streaming it at some point. But I played it for just that little bit of time, and it seemed a lot better. The camera's a little bit wonky, but other than that, it seems like a better game than what I remember the Spider-Man 3 on PS2 being. Whoa! Those cops just got butt slammed. But I want to say that there was a PS3 version of the Pirates of the Caribbean game. so I don't know if that ended up being better or not. I had the one on PS2. It was not good.
See if you can stop the grenades.
Oh boy, I gotta stop grenades? I don't know if I could do that. What I want to do... Okay, oof. That's not good. What I want to do with this guy is see if I can flip over him. It's like any other game. I mean, this happens, I mean, in most recently in like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, there are people with shields. Usually you can flip over them and then get behind them. You think back to like the Batman Arkham games, same kind of principle. Spider-Man, which copied off of that. But I don't know how to, like, get these guys to drop their shields because it seems somewhat impossible. Okay, maybe that's the key. There's like a kicking mechanic that you could do when you have a gun out. There you go. Okay, so that might be the ticket. These guys are very tough though. Another game I had with a very shitty PS2 version, and I think there were like better versions of it, was look at him run. Whoa, gotta get out of here. Was the Superman Returns game, which that probably wasn't a great game anyway on the later consoles, but at least the PS2 version was absolute dog shit. It was a horrible, horrible game. And I've always been kind of curious when it comes to like those games where they had different versions, if they were any good on like the more advanced consoles. Probably not, but does sort of pique my curiosity. Because sometimes they legitimately were, like the X-Men Origins game, which was, it was even better than the movie, because that movie was shit. But the X-Men Origins game on PS2 was supposedly not that wonderful, and then the PS3 version is like lauded as a all-time superhero video game classic. Which one of these days I'm gonna have to stream, because I do own it. I never played it all the way through. Alright, your reign of terror with the grenades is over. Strat is just to kick people up in the air and then fire at them. That's Red Berets kicking my ass. Come on, Neo, you're better than this. Okay. Switch to that grenade launcher. There we go.
Neo, there are more SWAT teams en route. We have to move quickly.
Take a sec to make sure I didn't have the hammer still out. Otherwise I'm gonna cause problems. Okay, that didn't work. Whoa, 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 whoa. I no longer have anything for that grenade launcher, unfortunately. Pull out the gun and see if that method works. It was working for a second, and then no longer is. Now I've just got people repeatedly bashing me with their shields. Okay. Well, I grabbed a guy.
Need some help?
You'd think after so many bullets that the shields would become unusable after a period of time, but it's not.
Hurry, Neo! We're under fire!
Hey, didn't I still have 2 heals from, like those upgrades that I got previously? I guess they go away. I thought I remember seeing them after a while.
My luck is running out! Hurry!
I know. His luck is quantifiable, it's almost gone. Oh, finally, this guy. Oh, there he goes. Okay, finally. Jesus.
It's an agent.
Neo, the grenade launcher. Now.
Yeah, let me get this health first. I don't know if I, let's see. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think we have the grenade launcher anymore.
We can take it from here. Make sure everyone gets out in one piece.
I'll stay with you.
No. We need to prep the ship for departure.
Neo, hurry.
That was it. Apparently, it was a lot easier than the flood of SWAT teams that were coming after us before. Yeah, not nearly as bad. But, you know, I guess the helicopter's not necessarily stationary, but yeah, I mean, it is stationary in that particular predicament, so. Aerial killing blow. These are always more permanent, so I might as well grab the ones that are actual abilities that'll stay with us. Alright, now we got 2 missions that I have no clue. Captain Roland and Captain Bollard. I guess these were probably characters in Reloaded. I have no clue. Let's find out. Rather plain looking guy. Where's his sunglasses? All the good
Neo,
captains wear
put the
sunglasses.
clamps on my exit. Get to the crane on the other side of the warehouse. Lower it so I can get to the control room directly above us.
Why don't you just jump up there?
These guys are all over the place.
Guess he's not cool like me.
I need some help.
See, I guess grabbing them doesn't work, but like just simple attacks does? It's... Okay, see, I don't know, I feel like I've tried it before and it wasn't helping me out any, but... Let's see if this guy could swim. I don't know. He's performing some sort of martial artistry on me. Alright, let's see. Where do we need to go?
You have to find a way to close that door.
I'm sure I can figure it out. Oh, did I not? I might have been a little bit too close to that. I was either too close to the electric thing or too close to the barrel. I felt like I was far enough away from the barrel, but... I don't know, maybe my health was going down pretty far too. That'll take care of it. Something behind me explode?
These guys are all over the place.
There we go. Trying, we just gotta clear out the place a little bit.
I'm hit.
Let's get hit a lot more. Oh, I thought blowing up that barrel would close the door. Guess not. Maybe it was this door.
Neo, you have to find a way to close that door.
Alright, well, we have a lift. Crane operation. Oh boy. Let's roll into the upper level. Use the D-pad to highlight a selection, then press A to move the crane.
Neo, I can't go anywhere unless you close that door on the bottom level.
Alright, well, I'm just seeing what this does. Boy, this is a long process. Oh, that was a long way to fall. It's a little longer than I was expecting.
Neo, you have to find a way to close that door. I need some over here.
Okay, let's... First I need to figure out what door it is. Because I thought it was... This... Yeah, I guess it is this one back here. Oh, okay, here we go. Those support struts, that's what it's talking about.
I'm hit.
Was there another one? The auto-targeting in this game is not always that great. Sometimes I gotta like maneuver myself around or go a lot further than I'd like to actually see if something's targetable or not. Okay, we cleared out most of these guys.
Let's get out of here.
Now we fire up the crane. Problem is I gotta call the elevator back down. I went up there a little bit too early.
Damn it, let's go! You have to use that crane!
I gotta wait for the goddamn elevator. If I can fly up there, which Neo should be able to, I would, but I can't, so... I mean, I'd be frustrated too. I know Neo can fly around. Oh, he's gotta take the elevator. Guess that's not it. Can you get down there? Oh. There's a little bit of slow-mo or something happening. Just don't like touch that generator.
Damn it, there's more of them. Get over here and help me.
Alright. So whiny. Just two of them, that's it. Oh, more grenade launchers, good. Yes, go on.
Shit incoming!
I don't know if I can hit him through here. Guess I'll try, but... Might have opened up a door or something. I'm gonna use my gun kata. Honestly, I'm surprised that there wasn't like as much gun kata in Matrix as there was, which was 0. Equilibrium was like a complete rip-off of the Matrix, but I guess the gun kata thing kind of had something going for it there. Problem with it is it's kind of stupid.
Neo, get back into the crane. I've hacked into the controls. You can use the crane as a weapon.
Hacking the crane. Alright. Shame I'm about to, like, die. Don't think there's, like, a health kit or anything down here. I might be able to trigger the, something's blowing up. Might be able to trigger the, like, the health recharge, but it's slow going. God damn it, Neo, you gotta wait for the elevator every time. Oh, did he die? Son of a bitch. I almost died myself. They didn't give me a whole lot of notice with that. Okay, well, at least we have a checkpoint. That's good. I don't think there's a way I could take out... Oh, hey, there's a health kit there. I don't think there's a way I could take out the Grenader, like, until we get to that... Jesus. Segment where you have to get back on the elevator and use the crane. It's focusing a lot more on me this time around, I feel like. Focus on the other guy, thank you. Boy, they got me that time. I took a few grenade hits at the start of it, so that's mostly where that health went off to. I'm gonna save that health. Even though it gives me a boost right off the bat, I'm gonna save it. Love to. Whoa! That was a double whammy. I got hit, like, not quite dead on, but dead on enough with the grenade, plus the explosion of the generator or whatever that thing is. Nothing different was I was firing at this guy. I don't know if I actually did any damage to him, which triggers the... Ugh. God damn, there we go again. Like, if we do enough damage to him, if it triggers Link saying, hey, you gotta go to the elevator again. Go over here. Now it's mostly me dying. It was, I mean, I almost died that first time around too, but...
Neo, take these guys out!
See, he can hit himself there. I think getting right under him might work. And I do think it, these guys come out, which isn't good. Yeah, I gotta figure out. Okay. So here Link contacts us. I just get shot. Oh, man. So I think what works, because this starts us off on the left, and I think the first time we did this before using a continue was we started off on the right, which seems to be a little bit safer, I think. So I think that's step one, because I at least got Link to call us by approaching from this angle. And then step two, I think, is staying underneath this guy, and he might shoot himself because I saw that he can take damage. Biggest problem is like these guys coming out too. Of course, the camera isn't playing nice with me. Am I out of weapon? I don't have any weapons on me. The next big trigger, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's killing X amount of enemies or if it's getting this guy. Okay, see that happened again. I'm gonna do my best. See if I can make it over here. Oh boy. Okay, fortunately the elevator is already down. So that helps. Nope. That's not helping you. Our friend hasn't taken any hits yet. That was a big problem the first time around. It's slow going. Oh, there we go. Alright, good. Any particular way you'd like me to do that? Can't use the crane at this time. Alright. So the crane's out of the question. I'm in need of a weapon, thank you. Me and this guy.
Thanks for saving my ass back there. See you back in Zion.
Neo didn't even say anything. You know, I was wondering if they ever showed anybody exiting the Matrix, because it always seemed like there was like a lot of camera trickery going on. Or you'd see like a bright flash, and then you'd see the, you know, the handset drop. But they actually show it in the first Matrix. They show when they get Morpheus, when they rescue him, and he exits. They show like the white, I don't know, graphic effect that goes over the character, and sort of silhouettes them, and they just disappear. But I wasn't sure that they did that at any point. I was trying to leave it a mystery. Weapon strip level 3. Use B then R to take an armed enemy's weapon and turn it on him and his allies. I guess we could use it for multiple purposes. Oh, okay. I mean, not everybody's going to have a sword, though, but yeah, alright. There should be more sword wielding, I think, in the modern age. That'll probably be handy once we get to, like, the chateau. I'm assuming we will at some point, since this more than likely covers canonically what happens in Reloaded. Alright, last one for this section. Captain Ballard. So thank you. Mission was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but we got it in the end.
Units in position in the rear hallway of the kitchen. Drive the suspect this way. We'll take him out. Sounds like...
Oh, no, you won't. Oh, well, that works too. It took 3 shotgun slugs.
Help me!
That's what I'm here for, sir. Sad that doesn't slow down the voice, just cuts it out entirely. No, not that. Boy, he wants to fire at everything but the soldier right in front of him.
Way to go. This way. Freight elevator. Operator says there's an exit on the 5th floor. Get back!
A little late on that warning.
Sealed it up. We've got to go the other way, through the restaurant.
I figured as much. Ability's been pretty handy. What was that? That guy looked like I think he was trying to slide from cover to cover, but it looked like he just tripped. Let me grab you. He's already dead. You good? Oh, looking at that guy, I think I remember him from Enter the Matrix. I think he was one of the people that was escaping with Niobe and the rest of them from the captain's meeting.
Stash behind the bar. For special occasions.
Are we double teaming this guy? What's going on? Ah, he's dead. What guns do I have? I might want to switch out. If possible. Oh. Maybe I'm okay. Yeah, I must be carrying those 3 then.
Take cover.
Cover! I don't need cover. Hello, my friend. He's getting shot at from behind. Meanwhile, I'm taking on like the 15 guys that are in front of us. There we go.
I thought I told you not.
I hear a phone. Oh. Here come the agents. Come walking in like a boy band or something. Sorry. Hit my own guy there. So, like, almost going to be the first time where I actually use that move effectively, but he did it in the wrong direction. Well, I was saving up that power move, but he was already dead.
Neo, I know a shortcut from here. I think I can make it. My crew will wait for word from the Oracle, just like Morpheus wanted. But tell him I won't wait forever.
He has like the best face model out of every character we've seen so far. Maybe Morpheus is like up there, but that one was the most convincing. I don't know what happened with this game. It's the same developers as Enter the Matrix, but Enter the Matrix looks so much better. It looks so much better, and it performed massively better, like much more than the visual. And granted, like there were like some shortcuts and stuff with some of the visuals. I mean, it was very sparse. When I think about that game, I think about, you know, kind of how like empty a lot of the environments are, but that's fine. Hey, what's up, Nightmare? How you doing? Yeah, it's been a couple months since we did Enter, so now we're doing Path of Neo. This has been pretty fun. It's a little, it doesn't, I was just talking about how, like, with Enter the Matrix, though, it's like everything with Enter the Matrix looked great. The game ran at 1080i on the original Xbox, which was astounding, because there aren't too many games that run at that high quality in terms of resolution goes. And it ran at a solid 60. If it wasn't 60, that was 30, but whatever it was steady. With this one, I feel like we're dipping under 20 frames regularly. But on top of that, it's like a lot of the models and stuff, they look a lot worse than a lot of the stuff that Enter the Matrix does. And I think that the trick with Enter the Matrix was that with that game, they probably cut back on a lot of the environments and a lot of like the destructible things. There's probably not as much stuff breaking, a lot of particle effects, all that kind of stuff. It's a very sparsely populated game, not only in terms of like enemies, but in terms of like whatever was in the set pieces. It's just like wasn't a ton going on, so I think that's might be what they saved resources on. But with this one, I don't know what it is, but it's the same devs, which I think is Shiny, and it looks nowhere near as good as Enter the Matrix, and it runs horribly. So I don't know. Maybe I think there was like a 3 or 4 year gap. So obviously, and even within a dev team, if people aren't like filtering out or quitting or whatever, there's still like A and B teams. So maybe, I don't know, something happened and there was just like, this mass exodus of talent. I'm not too sure, but in a lot of regards, it's not as good. I think the gameplay is not as, it's more advanced. It's not as simple. I feel like I can't really call Enter the Matrix refined, though I will say that it probably takes a lot of nods from the Max Payne series, which this one kind of does in a way too, but it doesn't feel as much like a Max Payne game as Enter the Matrix did. But I think the simplicity helped with Enter the Matrix, and this one, I don't know if it's like too complex, but there's a lot of stuff going on, whether it's these combos or like cover system or the gunplay and the melee combat. The switch between is, it's more seamless, I think, than with Enter the Matrix, which almost goes into like a 3D fighter stance once you're starting up like a combat segment. So it feels a little bit more seamless when you transition from like gunplay to melee, but I don't know. It's kind of rough around the edges. The game is very, I think, in general, just rough around the edges. Also, surprises you how the quality shifted between the two. You had fun with this game, but the quality was shifted. Yeah, there's certain aspects about it where I'm just like thinking it's remarkable, because had I played these, I don't know, in a vacuum, I probably would have thought Enter the Matrix was the one that was made after Path of Neo. Path of Neo has some great ideas and stuff so far, and I like a lot of what it's doing, but it doesn't feel like it's as refined a game. Oh boy, none of these, we don't know what any of these do. Sure, why not? Reflect bullets, that should be nice, if I could remember to activate it. Interesting curve, get used to, but there's a lot of mechanics, had you confused when you were younger. Yeah, the combo system, there's a lot more of a learning curve with this game than there is with Enter the Matrix. And I think it does pay off. I'm like, this is my third time playing it. Not, from start to finish, but this is like the third stream we've done of it, and I'm getting used to the combat. I still feel like I'm probably missing out on a lot of abilities. So there's, I could be doing better. There's still more to wrap my head around, but in any case,
What is control? We need a presence inside the Matrix.
I don't know. Again, it just seems like this game is a little more rough around the edges.
It's time to go.
I am Seraph. I can take you to her. But first, I must apologize.
Apologize for what?
For this.
Now, we had heard that the, okay. Just fighting Seraph now, alright. I heard that the Wachowskis had, very much, like, direct involvement with the making of Enter the Matrix. So I wonder, I'm pretty sure with this one, they weren't quite as involved. So I do wonder if maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Obviously, they're not game devs, they're filmmakers. Brilliant filmmakers, but, that can only get you so far. But maybe there were certain things, certain aspects about how they wanted the game developed that actually played into making a more refined game, I suppose. That move takes a little bit too long to set up. Although I bet you if I could execute it, I'd probably be able to get him. They just fly away. What was that? Oh, okay. I guess Seraph exited the premises. I was not aware. You can't do the come here hand motion. I did that first. Regain your balance. There's one of those water horns. Very popular in the mid to late 2000s. I think I found the key to winning. It's just kicking him in midair. Trying to like set up these grab combos and stuff. That's not working for me. Kicking him though? That's doing it. That's the trick. There's like something I'm supposed to like kick him into or what, because he doesn't seem to be losing like a lot of health just by doing this. Oh, but the pillars are starting to catch flame. I mean, considering what these guys are capable of, it's not like like falling on one of these pillars or falling down to the ground is going to do much to him. I just saved his ass there. Nope, I dodged. There we go, finally. That was a long segment. Oh, never mind. It's not over yet. Yeah, the game tells me what to do. It's giving me no instructions so far about what's going on here, and it's like, oh, yeah, that's what I was trying to do, game. Thanks. It's like, tells me the most obvious thing. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Swear to God if I die here. Oh, son of a bitch. I think I died. God damn it.
I'm sorry, but you are not the one we seek after all. You cannot help us.
We're doing a load of shit on those pillars. That segment took too long. Okay. I think I see, though, because, like, I was trying to just hit him like at random, because I thought maybe I would get his health down eventually, but I think we have to, like, kick him off on the perimeters. And then that'll eventually get him down into the little flame area. So we can probably do this quicker than what we were able to do before. Hopefully. Wait, where'd all the fire go? Wait a second. Okay. Dip with the fire again. Might just take like one or two more. I don't know if it's like a 3-hit thing or a 4-hit thing, but I don't think he's got too much left. Bullshit. Damn. Oh! Took out all of my HP. Wait a second. And then Neo got back up, and then it was like, oh, sorry. Not good enough. Alright, you cheeky bastard. Like, he did that to himself. Like, he always gets stunned in these weird spots. where it's like I have no play as to what's going on here. There we go. Yeah, the game's like, let's make you think you're still in the fight. The illusion of play. I see, the sign saved him there. See, like, the fire goes out sometimes. I don't get what that is. Okay. Got him down twice. There's 3. Looks like we got one more. Oh, maybe not. Extreme close-up. Yay? Did we do it? Hey. That's from the movie. Mind explaining that?
Oh, hey, you're making me miss this scene. Hey, somebody call the usher.
Here, we'll reenact it for you.
Hey, wow, I think I just saw a black cat walking around.
Oh, I'm actually playing. Okay, I was confused as to what was going on. Yeah, the movie was so good, we might as well just watch that. Why don't we just watch the movie?
Hey, wait, I get it now. I get it. You killed his brother, and now you must die. Is that it? Yeah, some kind of Shaolin monk thing, is that right?
Something like that.
Hey, somebody call the usher.
It's like a goddamn truck, and then I keep getting like kicked into the electricity spots. And I think I did.
I'm sorry, but you are not the one we seek after all. You cannot help us.
Yeah, I think he's probably referring to Deja Vu with the black cat. Unless he's just being a smartass, I guess that could be it too. Let's get back to it. Hopefully no more audio issues or this thing slipping up on us. Let me just make sure everything's connected here. Seems like we're alright. Alright. Okay.
No, hold on, wait, I get it. The guy in the black jacket is the savior of mankind, and this fight with the other guy is some kind of test, right? Right? Nah, too far-fetched.
It's like a direct criticism of the film or something.
Oh, hey, you're making me miss this scene.
The fight in front of you is so much better, though. Isn't this cool? It's like the same two guys, but one has a broom now. And it's in the theater.
Hey, use the crane kick, you know, like that guy from that movie that was in it with that girl, with that guy. Remember that?
Trying to think. Like, you'd think he'd probably be referring to the Karate Kid, but... Was there... I haven't seen the Karate Kid in ages. Was there, like, a prominent girl in there?
Watch a movie here.
Daniel and Mr. Miyagi, and then the bully, and then the Cobra Kai people. I don't remember any other characters. I think Daniel had some sort of parental figure, mother maybe.
And now you must die. Is that it? Yeah, some kind of Shaolin monk thing. Is that right?
Keep guessing. Yeah, I guess we can keep using this move. Whatever's effective, right? I want to steer clear, like, the middle area.
Technology is really awesome.
It looks like some of the, like, electricity is coming around this way, but yeah, the middle area was really messing me up because I kept standing on some of those electricity spots, and then that ended up screwing me over.
Hey, is this some kind of glitch? You know, a glitch in the never mind.
You're watching The Matrix. Probably safe to assume. It's the most effective combo.
I just saw a black cat walking around.
Oof.
No, hold on, wait,
Oh, come on. Whoa! I fell off of the map completely. There was like a hit, like something in the map didn't register. Now that was a glitch in the Matrix.
He's beginning to believe.
It kicked me through the map. Pretty crazy. I like how, even though we have the weapon, if I try to grab him, that's the first combo that still registers. It's like I tried to do something else too, like any other move, and it... Okay, so here, this one works finally. Trying to do other ones, though, and it didn't seem to be working all that well. Yeah, for like a single character fight, this is quite a spike in difficulty. Everything is pretty much like the same. I thought when, you know, we had the agents and he was like, ooh, upgrades, you know, that they were going to be like much more difficult than they actually were. And they were pretty much the same as the agents that we fought during the regular Matrix.
Hey, don't make me get up out of this chair.
I am losing HP like crazy. I think it's because I'm stepping in the electricity. I wish it would affect him as much as it affects me.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you stop trying to hit him and hit him?
This guy's seen the first movie. Yeah, it's like there's not too much I could do outside of just using the grapple. That seems to be the most effective thing. And then the damage, like you say, that Seraph does is just like out of this world. Because a couple hits from him, and I don't know if it's even like him or the electricity at this point, but whatever's damaging me is doing a lot of damage. Okay, glad that worked.
Hold on, wait, I get it. The guy in the black jacket is the savior of mankind, and his fight with the other guy is some kind of test, right? Right? Nah, too far-fetched.
You know, this fight in the movie didn't go on through all this.
Hey, somebody call the
Movie would have been 3 hours if the fight scenes were so that's long. Finally. For whatever reason, that was like a shorter amount of time than the last time, too. Yeah, I don't know what the next fights are going to be like. I'm kind of dreading, like, the Chateau fight. If it's going to be, like, 3-on-1, you figure it'd be harder than this.
Whoa! Now that's cool!
They fell through the screen. I don't know what that weird little firework thing is going on up top, either. It's like a ketchup and mustard stain. That fight I've actually seen someone play. It looks like it might be more doable. I don't know. Because I do think they probably want to like just sort of replicate what happens in the movie, which Neo, for the most part, has the upper hand. See, now I'm kicking ass. But when we did this first part, this battle wasn't a problem until we got to the pole segment. That's when it became like an issue. Damn, I should have held on to that. Sometimes I just want to execute that move. I want to do the killing blow thing, but it's like, damn it, Neo, you don't want to do it. We would have had it there, too. Trying to get too fancy, I guess. He's almost dead. Oh, he had the little shit. It's like none of the other moves seem to be working, like to take his health down. So now I'm trying to do the killing blow. God damn it!
I'm sorry, but you are.
I don't know if you're supposed to do like a big move at the end there, because I was trying to whittle down his health, but it seemed to just kind of stay stagnant. Like once you get him to that point, but I don't know if like the health bar tricks you and it's like it becomes like a lot stronger once you get to the end there or what. But he was hanging on for dear life with that little sliver of health. It's like I've already got a third of his health down. I've only done like 2 moves to him. I think Sucker Punch could probably do it. Probably. They got a decent head on them when it comes to some melee combat. If we were to revisit the Matrix series. I'm kind of wondering with the announcement of a 5th movie if there's any interest in doing a new video game, but Warner Brothers video game division is absolute shit right now. And I just don't think they'd have a head to make a game. Because WB owns the rights, so. Yeah, that was announced not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago. Wachowskis are not going to direct, which I think is probably a good call. One of them's going to supervise. I think it might be Lana. But whoever was the one that directed the 4th one, they're going to supervise and provide input, but it's going to be a different director. We looked it up on stream last time, or the first time I streamed this game. It was a director I hadn't heard of. They're relatively fresh. But I do think like a new directorial take is probably what the series needs. So, it might be good. I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful as to what the prospects of a 5th film are going to be. But, yeah, I'm curious. They did that Unreal tech demo for, prior to the release as a promotional tool for The Matrix 4. And I never played it. I never saw any gameplay of it. I had a friend that played it that said it was pretty cool. And just general reception of it seemed to be fairly positive. So, I don't know. It seems like they put like a toe in. It almost seems like they're testing the waters for a potential video game. But again, Warner Brothers is the one that owns the rights right now. And I don't see them capitalizing, either having the wherewithal to capitalize on making a video game, or if they make a video game, being able to execute it properly. We'll probably be trying to chase some kind of fad, like live service, for instance. But I don't know. You never know until it actually happens. So we'll see. We'll wait out the couple of years when the movie comes out. Maybe if they feel there's a renewed interest, maybe some money will be put down on a game. I think it'd be cool. And you also mentioned the company that did Sifu. Sifu looks pretty interesting. I've never played it myself. I've kind of been tempted to check out the gameplay. One of my streamer friends was streaming it one time. I was watching him play it. It looked kind of cool. I do think that every time I see somebody talk about a Matrix game, it's like everyone leans towards one or the other. I think there has to be a good balance between third-person shooter mechanics and the melee combat. It needs to be both, and they both need to be good. But every time I see it's usually online when I see people talk about the prospects of a Matrix game, they're always talking about the shooting mechanics and the slow-mo and stuff like that. And it's like, well, no, there needs to be that melee aspect as well. And it needs to be both, because there's a pretty big focus on both aspects. I feel like maybe like the first Matrix is a little bit more heavily reliant on like guns, long-range weaponry, but obviously there's still the melee element when you get to Reloaded. That one feels like it's a little bit more, martial arts focused, and there's a lot more of the melee combat going on in that film, but there's still weaponry and stuff between the two films. It's a good balance. Matrix 3, they aren't in the Matrix. So There's there's nothing going on with that one. But yeah, I do feel like whatever, if there is ever a Matrix game, it's got to blend both aspects of the combat from the films into a game. It can't just be one or the other. Because a lot of people, when I see the discussions about Matrix online, like I said, it seems to be like a lot of the long range, gun weaponry type stuff, and they're like, well, why even play Matrix game when you have Max Payne or The Specialists or this or that? And it's like all these games that just have shooting, they don't have any melee combat. And it's like, well, the martial artistry and stuff, that's like, I think, half of the appeal for me. So I don't know, the Enter the Matrix and this game's like, they almost get there, but there's something holding it back. It need a little bit more time to cook or something. But these games are close. Aerial Killing Blow. Let's see. Let's get that one. Why not? Yeah. It looked difficult, Sifu. So I don't know. a lot of times, every once in a while, I'll play a game that'll just absolutely kick my ass on stream. And I say that, and I'm getting my ass kicked a lot with this game. But I feel like after a couple tries, it's doable. I remember watching my friend stream Sifu, and boy, it seemed like he was struggling with it. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd stream it, but I'd probably give it a try at some point. Because it does seem interesting.
Let's get the obvious stuff out of the way.
Once again, regardless of how much I boost the audio on these segments, it just seems like the movie portions of the cutscenes are very, very low.
Because you didn't come here to make the choice. You've already made it.
There's no escaping reason, no denying purpose. Are you saying I have to choose whether Trinity lives or dies?
Without purpose, you have to.
I can't do that.
We would not exist.
It is purpose that created us. Purpose that connects us. Purpose
like we're getting into the Smith battle.
That guides, that drives us. It is purpose that defines. Purpose that binds us.
The only way to get there is together. Seems like every time we meet,
It'll be over soon.
I got nothing but bad news.
Me.
You've made a believer out of me. Good luck, kiddo.
Very strange editing with the movie clips, as usual. I also memorized the whole monologue from Smith, the whole scene, loved it so much. Yeah, I think if there's a definitive scene in The Matrix, I mean, there's so many great shots. I mean, the first film is filled with such great cinematography, so many unique ways to film a movie. And having just rewatched it, I was like laser focused on looking at all these shots and seeing how they were executed, to the point where I was seeing like a lot of faults in the scenes too. I was noticing, especially in that intro scene, where Trinity's getting chased. I'm like, oh boy, look at that set. That set is very tiny, and there's like a cardboard cutout for the city in the background. Doesn't look that great. You know, obviously when you're watching it on a big screen or something like that, you're not going to notice it. But oh boy, on a 46-inch television screen, watch it in 4K is very obvious. But still, watching a lot of the scenes and the shots and the way that they did things, I was seeing a couple clips from behind the scenes documentaries and showing how they do a lot of those 360 rotating scenes where they had like a track of cameras that were just not continuously filming, but I think what they had done was they had just taken a film like line from each of them, and then just like it was almost like you could almost equate it to like stop motion animation, where they were just taking like a frame from each camera and splicing it together, and then making it so that it seemed like the camera was like rotating around them while they were frozen, and it's like, or moving in slow motion or something like that. And it was just like just the way that movie was made, especially fairly unproven directors. I think they had like one or maybe two, the Wachowskis, like major successes before they got The Matrix, but I mean, obviously they didn't make anything Matrix level before actually making it. So the fact that they made the movie the way they did and how they got it done, just astounding. But still, I think that the first Matrix movie has some great shots, great cinematography. I feel like Reloaded has some amazing choreography and some very memorable scenes, such as the Smith fight. I think the Smith fight is one of those instances where it's like you point to it as like one of the definitive moments in the franchise. I want him to do the Popeye thing where he's like, we need to be near like 3 people. Where he starts like rotating those guys. Get out of here, lady. Oh no. Here they come. And even in the soundtrack in that movie, it's like, I'm a big fan of movie soundtracks. I think, you know, in a lot of ways, a movie is only as good as its soundtrack. Obviously, that's not always going to be the case, but I feel like it definitely helps in a lot of instances. With that one, it's like the soundtrack isn't, I don't even know if I would call it memorable. It definitely doesn't have any, like, themes that you would, like, recognize or could come along to. But just the way, it's the exact same lady. We got another glitch in the Matrix. They're already clones, it's just you need to turn them into Smith clones. But anyway, oh god, the way that the music plays out, it's almost like an alarm, just like blaring horns, and there's like repetition, but you know it's specifically, what the hell, it's specifically Matrix. Like if you heard it, you'd know what it was from. I'm surprised they have that many models on screen. They're just running around in a circle. But how else would you replicate this? I mean, really. It's kind of cool that they got it done. Oh, look, we finally did it. Ah, he's doing the Popeye thing. Yeah. I'll say this is one of the moments in the movie where you also see how ridiculous Neo is, being able to take on so many holes on against a horde of Smiths. Yeah, I feel like you could sense that Smith was becoming a pretty big issue. I still found it weird that by the time you get to Revolutions, like, it's almost, to me, I don't know, maybe I have to watch it again, but to me it kind of almost seemed like Smith being the biggest problem in the universe sort of came out of left field. I could see that he was an issue, obviously, and, you know, he'd pose a big threat for someone like Neo, but to the point where, you know, he was what the machines were worried about. It's like, that to me was like, oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting there to be a resolution with Smith. I just didn't know that it was like the finalima, ultimate ending. I figured there'd be more to it than that. Because when, like, Neo goes, you know, and has conference with the machine head, and he's like, I know that Smith is being an issue, and, you know, he can end the Matrix. I'm like, oh, he can? Oh, I didn't know that.
This farce is over, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, it seemed like it kind of skyrocketed it being an issue pretty quickly, because it didn't really seem like that was the focus of things.
All of us.
Like, sure, Neo going to broker peace between humans and the machines, but, you know, the bargaining chip being I could stop Smith from taking over the Matrix, I didn't know that that was going to be what the major issue was going to be that would get them to kind of cooperate with each other. And again, maybe because I had only seen those movies for the first time a couple months ago. Maybe that was a first time viewing problem for me. But I don't know. It just kind of seemed like it was. Oh, and here's the Smith problem. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw all 4. Up until a couple months ago, I had only seen the first Matrix movie and then the Animatrix, and I hadn't watched the movies since, you know, the early 2000s. Those two. But just a couple months ago, I watched the first one again, and then 2 and 3, and then 4. So now I've seen them all. Cool going back to the vampires moment brief. Still wish I had more of them. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing that it almost seems like it was lore that's more touched in the video games than it is in the actual movies, with the whole vampire or whatever, and the albino twins and all that. Necessarily need that, but I was actually coming over here to see if there's like a weapon or something I could pick up.
Mr. Anderson, your doom is inevitable. Struggling.
I think one of the most impressive things about Matrix Revolutions was the fact that they built like a highway, like custom-made highway. I was wondering when I was watching that scene for the first time, I'm like, where could they have filmed this? Because it was obvious that a lot of the, you know, every car on the road was either, you know, put in through CGI or it was, you know, actual drivers. And I'm like, where could they have closed off a road for so long? And they didn't. They just made their own road, and apparently went on for like a mile and a half. It was at some old naval base, I believe. And they built that thing in a couple months and filmed their scenes, and they tore it down. So it's no longer in existence. But I mean, that highway, like when you look at it, it looks like it kind of should be real, but it seems so weird with those high, like cement walls and stuff. It's very unique looking. I mean, that all those scenes in particular, that's another one of those things where I talk about with Matrix Reloaded, where there's just like a lot of memorable stuff with it. Part of it is like the set pieces. Good lord, we just kicked like 6 guys in the face. Part of it is like the set pieces, but like how the scenes play out and everything. And, you know, that's part of it when they're custom making, you know, stuff on a scale that grand. But they made so much money with that first Matrix movie that I'm sure that they weren't expecting to come into. They probably had, I mean, I could expect the budget to be like 3 times what it was for that first one. Mind me, folks, I'm just trying to get back here. I want to see if I can pick up that briefcase, but I don't think I can. There we go, now I'm kicking some ass. But yeah, I don't know that I'm going to rewatch 3 and 4, but I'm definitely going to rewatch the second movie sort of soon here, especially after playing this. So I'll probably have a clearer memory of it while we're getting through this, hopefully, if I actually get to watch it in the next few days here. See how it goes.
This is over if you bury me, Mr. Anderson. There will always be more of me.
Whoa! Somebody's limbs went out of control there. I don't know what that was, but that didn't seem right. I think Mr. Smith's legs, Agent Smith's legs got kind of wonky. Where's my pole? I want the pole. It's nice to be able to kick like several guys at once, but... Oh, that's a secret. I didn't even know that there were secrets in this game. There was reason to go back to the briefcase. I just didn't know what it was. Whoa! Another glitch in the Matrix. Oh, it's a shame that that doesn't, like, impact everybody. I want to do the move. Maybe I can't do it. There's a move where he could, like, clear out several people at once, but it doesn't seem like it's working for me. I thought it was L. Oh shit. LB. Maybe it's A and B. I thought it was L, B, and Y. Oh, okay. I was about to do something there and then it didn't work. There's a lot of people in that apartment. And then they all just cleared out. Alright, fair enough. I don't know where they went. They just disappeared. I guess Neo pushed them all back into the apartment building. Well, I mean, that was a fun level. I wish there was a weapon. I feel like there should have been one. I was sort of looking around for one, but I couldn't find it. If there was a pole, I wanted to hit a bunch of Smiths with a big stick. I could have sworn, because I'm pretty sure I've seen this section played before, and I could have sworn there was, you know, a pipe that you could pick up, but oh well. Whatever. Aerial throw level 3, sure. Oh, that's a good, yeah, I like this move. We can upgrade this move. Yeah, that looks good. If you had to go to making a Matrix game mechanically, you play with the melee and guns, because inherently the game is going to have both. You want to put the player in situations that utilize that mix too. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Gun kata, which got popularized in Equilibrium, and its spiritual successor, Ultraviolet, which are both terrible movies, but I guess they sort of introduced the gun kata attributes to the world.
Here we go. Here he is at last. You know why we are here. You are here because you were sent.
I think that movie would have gone over better if it had a better looking villain. It's like some schlubby looking fat guy.
More power.
My God, just look at her.
I want you to kiss me.
There is only one.
He wasn't even fat, he was just like, he was a little pudgy. But it's like when you're comparing him to like a peak Christian Bale, it just seems a little off.
I envy you.
I drank too much wine.
Pompous prick.
I must take a piece.
I am so sick and tired of his bullshit.
It's like wiping your ass.
So we were kind of talking about that I think in one of these last streams too, it's like you could probably do something similar. We were discussing how you could do like a John Wick game, and you could probably do something pretty similar in terms of like combat and melee blending and balance with like a Matrix type game. Oh, okay. Give me a sec, lads. I gotta like change the volume around because they make the live action cutscenes so quiet. Also, you'd want to do something where you could sort of build up your martial arts style too. Let's put in the scope super high. You can play your customization in terms of fighting style and whatnot. Well, that's kind of what they did with the Matrix Online, right? You could like, you could make your character based on several different like builds. You know, one was like a hacker, one was like a gun person, one was like martial arts focused. One was like parkour focused. You could do like crazy jumps or whatever. So it was like they kind of made the groundwork for that with the online game. Now, was it deep? Probably not, because it was an early online multiplayer game, and you know, even these days, MMOs aren't like super deep. But they probably had like sort of what you could consider like a decent skeleton for a deep kind of like action RPG type game. So I could see it working. It's just whether or not somebody would want to like put the effort into actually making it. But yeah, it'd be great with like unlimited budget for making a video game and everything if you could just have all sorts of like different character customizations, and you could make like a type of RPG where you could build up on your moves and stuff. Ah! I want a sword too. Oh god, these guys got nails. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's just gonna be grabbing weapons off the walls. See? This is how I knew it was gonna play out. I think those types of games do, like when you have, especially when it comes to like melee combat where you have a lot of different customization, I do think that it turns off the general player though, because I've seen a lot of casual people complain about, you know, stuff like Neo, for instance, being way too advanced, and similar complaints in the same company, the same devs, Team Ninja, you know, Neo 2, and then most recently the Rise of Ronin, which is a game that I wanted to check out, but I haven't yet. I think I'm gonna wait for a sale. But anyway, a lot of people are like complaining, like I think just from a casual gamer perspective, you know, that's too in depth and there's too steep of a learning curve. And you know, I don't mind it. I like it when there's a lot of variety and that, you know, I actually have to learn how to play a game and it's not cookie cutter, you know, just based off of some other game. You know, because so many games nowadays take like the From Software formula or something and they apply it to their own, you know, which is fine. Industry standards and everything, I totally get it, but it is nice to have a, you know, a game that offers something a little bit more, or you have to, you know, kind of work your way into learning how to play it, as opposed to just being able to pick it up right off the bat and, you know, just be an absolute god at it or whatever. But I do think that, yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to the more casualized audience, just the amount of complaints that I've seen from reactions to stuff like Neo 2 and Rise of Ronin and other games, probably other Team Ninja games, to be quite honest. Yeah, unfortunately, just like the general public seems to shy away from that type of game. But it would be nice to, you know, have something like it in like a Matrix setting. I think it'd be really cool. Anything else up here? No? I'm surprised we took out, I mean, this fight scene in the movie was pretty damn long, so I'm surprised we took out those guys as quickly as we did. I feel like the Agent Smith segment was just the right length. You know, it was pretty long. But like this one, with the entryway in the chateau, that was it. Just like 6 guys and they all got their asses handed to them in a couple minutes. All right. Fair enough. I was expecting a little more, but I'm sure there'll be other fights in here. When they did the segment in Enter the Matrix, now that, boy, we went all around the chateau. There was like a vampire named, he was Cujo. That's right. I'm like, it was like a Stephen King name. Yeah, there's a vampire named Cujo that we had to fight. Oops, sorry. Scythe to the face. That's not how you use a scythe, Neo, but I guess, you know, I ain't complaining if you get results. He's trying to stab him with it forward with the blunt end. Alright. I don't think those guys got like a single hit on me. Your brother and I were talking about making a game together. Well, you're not going to be able to make a Matrix game due to Thing. General layout for making a game inspired by combat mechanics mixed between CQC and ranged. Doable. Oh, for sure. I mean, you know, plenty of people would like to make games, you know, obviously that are based off of whatever IP they'd want to work with, but obviously it's not within their power to do so. So you see plenty of indie games that are heavily inspired. And people will get the gist, and, you know, there's nothing that, like, the IP holder can do against you if it's all completely, like, not using anything strictly within the IP, names and looks and stuff, but you can get pretty damn close.
We'll finish the girl later.
What's the other weapon I have? Let me try something else. Oh, it's like a Chinese sword. I just want to see how each of the animations play out with both of these. Unfortunately, when it does like the multi-man attacks, it seems to do the same thing, even if it doesn't make any sense, like Neo stabbing someone with the blunt end of a scythe, but still, there are other aspects that are unique to the type of weapon that he's using. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. That was kind of like my reaction, too. There's just like some chick on the table, like, alright, what is this? Now she has some sort of like banshee screech. And she's up. Hi.
Hey, aren't you?
No.
Nice timing, but don't think I owe you anything.
Okay. I don't know you anything either. Very unique look. She almost looks like she doesn't belong in this world. Some kinky paraphernalia around there.
Ah, here we are. As I said, let us find out where this goes. Let us see if the pawn can reach the far side of the board and save his friends. The other pieces in this grand game. But the game itself is my creation. I am the one with the power here. Behind these doors, you will find the path to your friends. Each door brings you a little closer to your lover. But there are hounds lurking in the halls. Vile things, myths, and nightmares. Now run along, boy. Make your choice.
Okay. Oh. I guess I don't actually get a choice. Or maybe I was just standing in front of it. I don't know. Oops. Oh, all my weapons are gone. The hell is this? Focus jump and everything, and it's not enough. Oh boy, we got block puzzles. That guy grabs a thing, but then like everything else comes unglued too. Yeah, bringing back some memories. I don't think that's where that goes. Well, it was on there in the first place, so I'm wondering what taking it off does. Because it didn't seem to have an immediate effect, but... Okay, I guess other doors take you to other locations. I do like that about it. I was kind of hoping that there'd be more choices, because at the very beginning of the game, you're prompted to follow Morpheus' instructions, playing as, you know, Thomas Anderson, and go up to the top of the office building, and you can work your way all the way down to the bottom, and Trinity can pick you up. Or you could play it out like the movie, and, get taken out in the agent's custody. What is that? What the hell? Okay. And I was kind of hoping there'd be more, like, sort of branching paths that you could choose from. And so far, it really hasn't happened. Yeah, that's about my reaction, too. It's that face. But...
Get this bastard off my ass.
I mean, I guess it does give you, like, some choices. Like, you could choose which missions you want to do first. So, I mean, that's sort of alright. But it's not quite like the multi-path thing like I was kind of hoping it would be from the very start of it. But, I don't know, maybe something different will happen. Some more major events that happen in the films. This is interesting. I don't remember there being gigantic, anthropomorphic ants in Matrix Reloaded, but I mean, I could be misremembering. Yeah, in the film, he just kind of like runs around and, the doors seemingly lead to other places that are not within the chateau itself, and then he finds himself like in the Alps, and then has to speed his way back into the city. But, we get a little more, in-depth into what was going on in the chateau, or what could potentially be going on. This thing makes some lovely noises. Also, he has a shitload of health. There is a... Okay, he died. Never mind. I was gonna say, there's... this. Let's see if I can push him off, maybe. Okay. Hey, there he goes. He didn't die, but I don't know, maybe I could do something while he's not here. Ah, the old reforming pathway. I'm gonna be leaving this. Maybe I need to find some bug spray or something. Oh, look at that. As soon as I say it. Insectoids hate fire. Alright, that is a lot more damage. Surprisingly, falling into the great vacuum of space does nothing. Well, I'm glad you're here to witness it, Anto. I would have been very remiss if you had missed Neo versus the giant ant. Ah, there we got him. Turned into atoms. Gone. Reduced to atoms. Oh, shit. And I fell. That's alright. Alright, how do I get rid of this thing? Put that shit away. There you go. Ah, never mind. Well, we came up here earlier. I guess let's see if one of the other doors works. Well, that one's blocked off. Yeah, they took the little Alice in Wonderland motif from the first movie a little bit too far. Yeah. Now there are two of them.
Now there are two of them.
Not good. Ooh, there's a giant fire in the middle, though. I wonder how that will potentially aid me. Oh, good. I seem to be taking damage too, though, so that's not great. But... cool. I think we did it. Yeah, I get it, game. Thanks. I just want to see what's over here. I have no clue what that was. What was it? Was that? It looked like a painting or something. How does this aid me? There are all these doors that have, like, bars over them, but... and look, there's a focus thing over there. Don't necessarily... well, I could take it, I guess. I was gonna say, I don't necessarily need it, but the fact that there's an item over there might mean that the way I need to go is over here as well. Guessing I can't go into a door sideways. I wonder if I can make it over here. Yes, I can. Oh, okay. Can I go in the other way? Will that do anything? Nope, I don't think that's it. I'm surprised he landed on that. Also wanted to see it's another focus emblem. Shit, okay. I might want to save that, I guess. If I were to fall through a doorway, would that work? Jump up, Neo. Come on. Get up there, son. Alright, I don't think I took the door... like, that was down here, maybe. So let's see what this does. Unless it's the door I came in to this area from, I'm not too sure, but... Okay, cutscene. It's a good sign. Oh, we just twirled to our death. I don't think I took him. Did I? No, I didn't. I mean, just as I come back, he does too. Unfortunate, but... it's like if it actually killed him, that might have been nice. Where they go, who knows? They just fly away the hell out there. Shit, okay. No, Neo, don't jump over him and hit him on this very thin walkway. These guys don't even have a health bar. Maybe they're just like that much of a non-issue now. Oh, there's what's-her-tits. That one chick. I think that's her. I don't know, it might not be her. There's not enough red.
Perfect timing.
Oh no, that is her.
Use a little help here. I think I know the way out, but I need you to open these gates.
How do? Oh, I think he finally died. Thank God. Okay, I'd love to help you out, but I got the ants coming after me. And I don't know how to open the gate. Oh boy, I need to go grab another candelabra.
You need to open those gates.
Neo was so good. None of his weapons would ever have to deteriorate if he was that good. open this door. Let's see what that does. Oh, there's a cube down here. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying, lady. Give me a sec. We already got that one. I keep bumping into those. Wait, how'd they get in there? She's getting her ass kicked, I think. Well, she doesn't have a health bar, so I guess she can't die. But... how do I get in there? How did they get in there? Okay, hold up. There's a door up here. I don't know if I can make that.
I don't know how much longer I can hold them off.
Well, give me a sec, or tell me how to get in here. I feel like I'm closer. Sounds like I am. What is this? Where am I now? Okay, that didn't work. How did they get in where you are?
You need to open those gates.
What if I could, bitch?
Finally.
Oh, did I need to step on it? Okay.
If I can open
Well, I
the
took
gate
the...
from my
It
side.
had a... son of a bitch. It had a weight on it. So I figured you need to take the weight off, and then when nothing happened, I assumed that, oh, okay, well, maybe there's another one around here. Because that usually seems to be the case. It's never that you need to, like, step on the thing, but it's like you need to just lift the brick off of it. The cube. He's turned to dust, but somehow I can still hit him. Oh, screw this. Let's... hold on. It'd be nice if I had another one of those mega chandeliers or whatever to drop onto these assholes, but... I might... I don't know. See what I could do. I might be able to push him into this thing or something. What are you doing, Neil? That worked. They like this area is so small that they just like run into it. So they're just morons. Yay. Is that it? I run into it too. Okay, now the gate seems to be permanently open, which it wasn't before. Well, that was needlessly complex. I wish there was an effective way to, like, throw an enemy in, like, a desired direction. Because that doesn't seem to be a thing. None of them want to, like, run into the fire either. Okay, well that worked. Stepping into the fire. I wish I could do that one more effectively. The one where he, like, donkey kicks him. I guess it's more of a kangaroo kick since he's right side up. Get in there, get in that fire. It'll feel good. Oh. Just missed it. So my problem is I keep approaching him from like an improper angle. Okay, I think we got all 4 of them. And in record time. I have no clue what door I'm supposed to go through. I don't think this was it. And I can't seem to go back. Well, I could jump off. I could probably make this. Yeah, I still don't know what the goal is. Should I be going higher? Lower? The fact that we went through that door almost tells me that I should be, like, trying to ascend. This map isn't really, like, the most intuitive looking thing. But I can get across like this. So that's something. Oh, shit. Oh, thank God. This looks like some, like, random shit in, like, Second Life. Where somebody just, like, spawns a bunch of crap. It's like on the mainland. No rhyme or reason whatsoever. Let's see, where is it going to drop me off? But actually, this. Hold on, that's a different door. I think this is a different door. Oh no! Wait a second. It's like 2 doors down here. I don't remember which is the one I went through. I think the one that I went through that put me on that weird path where I started moving upward was the one like up the staircase and across the little archway. I don't know if I went down one of these. Ah! He said oof there, so that must mean something. Oh boy. See, once again, they're just doing it to themselves. You played yourself. Hit in midair, but then he killed himself. So it all worked out in the end. Okay, so. Okay. Are you kidding me? I overshot that. So usually the jumps don't seem to go nearly as far as I want them to. I overshot it again. I just want the focus thing. That's all I need. I don't want anything else. There we go. I guess since I'm over here, I might as well try this door, though. Okay, this is starting to look a little more familiar. I better be able to touch that doorway even if the ground isn't quite there. Finally. Out of that hellhole.
No. The boy is still alive. Bring me Neo's head now.
The boy. Look at all those guns. Guess we're done with melee. What is my objective? I never look at the objectives. Eliminate all enemies. Okay. I probably could have guessed that one. What's up with that chick? She, like, never did anything after we saved her.
With him and kill him.
Ooh, that guy's doing fancy handwork. Ow! Yeah, that must have hurt, huh? And he's dead. Don't really need it, but probably not going to be coming back here anytime soon, so might as well take the health.
Don't let him get past you or I'll have your head.
Sound a little grumpy there, sir. Ooh, that's some nice lighting. Finally got rid of the grumpy growler. Oh, it's a quick load. Who's this woman? That was a weird dodge. Maybe he fell, I don't know.
I'm tiring of towing with...
Whoa, 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 okay, I didn't know that was explosive. Yeah, get me away from that, thanks. Gotcha. Alright. Probably some other type of weapon I could take here, yeah, okay. Machine gun works for me. It's like one giant S&M factory. I remember there being bits of that in the movie. I don't remember it being quite as prominent as all this. Way to go. Whoever you are.
Can't you take care of yourself?
Just about to. Immediately, like 50 people drop in from the ceiling. All right. Well, these guys are horny. was that about? Slicing the ribbons? Got kicked into the holodeck. And he's back up. Didn't we already fight in this room? Whoa!
Run while you...
I get attacked outside of a loading screen. That's the first. Actually, didn't that happen? That happened in, like, Bayonetta a lot. To the point where, like, every time a loading screen occurred, it's like immediately after I was pressing the dodge button, because I kept, like, spamming moves at you. If it wasn't Bayonetta, it was Devil May Cry. It was something like that. It's one of those action games. Couldn't survive the guns, could you? Oh no, another room filled with people I've already killed. What's so funny? Oh. Okay, well that's a little weird.
Let's give him the ultimate pleasure.
One man's pleasure is another man's pain. I think I touched the cage or something there. Work with me, camera. It's like I can't use the stick either, because if I use the stick, it's going to just target somebody else. So it needs to turn around for me, but it doesn't want to. Leave him screaming. Ah! You guys burst out of the walls too often. It's cool that I got to make him shoot himself in the face. Just said that.
Better run while you can.
I'm punching him with M5s. Alright, finally. I need some health.
Useless!
Wow, that line was really loud. And then everybody died. If that's supposed to be intimidating, I am not intimidated.
End it now!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Thought we were doing like martial arts here or something. Asshole just starts firing at me. There it is. Like there's gotta be a health kit around here somewhere. Oh, don't dodge into the pillar. Kinda worked.
The gloves are off now.
Doing some weird tricks.
Not as fun as I hoped.
Yeah, I'm in a bad situation again where I need some health. Unfortunately, I can't dodge him. Which is usually because he'll guard from grapple techniques. That time he didn't, but he's usually guarding from grapple techniques, which prevents me from landing any blows because I can't hit him with basic melee attacks either. A shame because I bet you I'm going to get him like pretty close to death and then I'm going to die myself because he's probably got one good hit left.
Not as fun.
But I'm able to keep up with him for like the right now, but I'm sure something will happen. See, I think he had probably one more grapple left, and then we could have beaten him right there.
Use
Use. Whoa, we just warped up to the second level. Also, were there health kits up here the whole time? Damn. I was not aware.
Slash you to riddle.
Okay, just warped him back at me. Nothing personnel, kid. We got his health down a lot. I think it's because I hit the grenade hammer on him a couple more times than before, but we got his health down a lot quicker than last time. Yeah. Shit, yeah. He had a grenade launcher for a second. Fortunately, he missed that one hit. Otherwise, I might have been dead. What are you doing, Neo? Dancing around just to gloat. I was half expecting there to be like a focus moment there. We haven't had one of those in a while, but I guess he's just too good now.
What now, boy? Cause and effect. The pawn has reached the endgame. Time to see if another piece is sacrificed and taken off the board. Choose carefully. Which one do you save? No matter. I was planning on deleting her anyway.
Is this a mime?
Boy. It's a simple challenge. Oh, that is, if you are truly the one, after all.
Okay. Use bullet stop to save her. Move near the exile and use L+X to stop projectiles midair.
Neo!
Okay, I guess that didn't work. Hey, one of them got up.
She's my best. Even better than you, Neo. This leaves you with one ultimate choice. How to die. To die.
Standing still, use L+X to stop projectiles midair. Yeah. No. Just repel them. It's not... The move didn't work, Neo. What is this? Oh. Thought it was an item we could pick up. I guess it's just debris. Shit flying around in the background. Oh. It's like a Psycho Mantis fight. There's a bunch of shit flying at you.
So, what now?
Is it random each time? It tells me to use the stop thing, but like I don't feel like I have control over any of this.
You don't need to...
Damn you, boy! No matter. This is far from over.
Okay, well, we saved her this time. And I, like, disrupted the woman. Oh, this still happens. At least she has more health now, I suppose. But I disrupted the woman. But... I don't know, it didn't affect too much outside of just her not having as little health. Well, we got a couple combos in. Repeatedly, like, walking up to her and grappling her seems to be the way to go. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but it's more effective than whatever I was doing last time. Ah, she finally disappeared. I see a health kit back there, too, which is good. You got me with that one. Alright, this time I might have to use the whole stop the debris from flying at you business. actually got the killing blow on her, but I didn't even get a chance to see it because I guess we got to the point where the cutscene is supposed to happen. I do feel like they like sort of ripped. Maybe not. This boss battle up of Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid, because it's like there's a bunch of shit being thrown at you, telekinetic powers, and then she's using, you know, the girl to her advantage. It's like a shield or through manipulation.
Bitch is going down!
Yeah, you tell her. Oh, now we're just like straight up fighting, okay.
She's tougher than I thought.
Oh, she has a name, you know. Stick is mine. What the hell is going on? Okay. I got the killing blow twice, which is surprising. Let's hold up a sec. When she starts doing that, she gets close to the shrieking lady too. I don't know who any of these women are, but I'm wondering if that like will affect me if I get too close to the shrieks. I almost did it for a third time there. Got the killing blow 3 times in a row. In a row, but not, during the course of this battle, I guess. Not necessarily in a row.
Enemies over there.
Here, let me go grab this health kit before things get dangerous. Oh, hey, we could just take weapons off the wall. I was like, I lost the stick earlier. I was a little bit upset about that, but... Nice.
No more torture, bitch! Leo, hello?
I like that one where he just like throws the weapon at their face and it bounces off. Hurry up. Ah, there we go. Finally. Took a little while. I don't think it's the hardest thing we've had to do, though. Thank you. Alright, what do we do now?
The Merovingian was wrong. Nice to each other again. Are you sure?
I'm not so sure. I don't remember you from anything. Thanks for showing me the doorway, though. Ah, there he goes. He's outside the chateau.
There, I could use some help.
Here is the highway that I was talking about. I think they sped that scene up a little bit. I don't remember it being that fast. It looked a little weird.
I believe this night holds for each and every one of us the very meaning of our lives.
I just want you to know that I'm here.
Try to think of something that does have meaning. Namely, my life.
All of our lives, we have fought this war. Tonight, I believe we can end it.
What if you're wrong? What if all this, the prophecy, everything is bullshit?
This is a dead end.
What do you want, Smith?
Still using all the muscles except the one that matters. I want everything.
Would that include a bullet from this gun?
Go ahead, shoot. The best thing about being me, there's so many me's.
I know the key man.
Let me go.
Quickly.
The lighting is so weird, it made him look like old. I thought it was like some gray-haired man walked in. Alright, as cool as this looks, I would love to do more Agent Smith stuff. I'm gonna call it here because it's getting a little late. We're approaching 2 a.m. for me, so it is... Hey, what's up, Jubei? It's a little on the late side, so I think we'll call it. Have you seen the moments leading up to this? There was the whole Smith fight and everything. It was actually pretty fun. This is another one of those games. I've been like doing all these mid to late 2000s games of late, and they're all just a tad bit shitty, but they're fun. Like the Lord of the Rings stuff, like the Matrix games we've been playing. So I'm excited to see what else they do with the Reloaded here. I'm interested in seeing what they do with Revelations, like the adaptation for those films, or that particular film, because there was like very little to do with the Matrix in Revelations. They were barely in the Matrix. Most of that movie took place outside of it, and so far this game has not done any like outside the Matrix in the real world type gameplay. So I don't know if they're going to do that where we're in the real world, or if they're going to make up some new story like they have been for some of these sequences with, the whole Revelation segment. No, but 100% agree. Those 2000 games were jank, but simple and fun. This was actually quite complex. There's a lot going on with the combat system here, much to somewhat of my chagrin, because I'm having trouble in some instances trying to wrap my head around how to defeat certain enemies when they start countering me and stuff. So this actually has a bit of complexity to it. It's not quite as streamlined as Enter the Matrix was, which I feel was a much simpler game. But this one, it's got a little bit more depth to it, but it's still like just shitty enough where it's not quite working flawlessly. but I'm getting through it. I'm working my way through. I don't know how much of this game is left. When I took a look at how long to beat, I think it said like 9 hours on average. And of course, usually it takes me a little longer than that when I'm streaming a game. So we might be closing in on the end, but at the same time, I've got no clue. But yeah, next stream might be the last one potentially. I am thinking that they're probably going to extend a lot of the resurrection stuff to be, I don't know, bigger, grander, maybe, to put something in there that makes it a little bit different from the film, because I just can't see like them covering resurrections 100%, because there'd be like no gameplay. So I don't know, maybe they extended maybe all the weird stuff where we're fighting like anthropomorphic ants in like, I don't know, some sort of topsy-turvy backwards world. Maybe they just extend and beefing up Reloaded, because there's not really a whole lot to go into with Resurrections. We'll see. I think it'll be exciting. But yeah, next time, I don't know. I'm digging this to the point where I kind of want to play it next time, but we also got to catch up a little bit on Final Fantasy VII, so we'll see how it goes. But that's gonna be it. I'm taking a look here. It looks like Mr. Scoob is playing a little Unicorn Overlord. He's playing something else. He was checking out some new game last time. I don't know what it was. Never heard of it, but this one he's been kind of chipping away at, which is like a RTS type game. So we'll go ahead and check him out, toss him a raid. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. I will try to be back tomorrow, and I think if I can, we'll see about doing a little bit of Final Fantasy VII. If not, then we'll do this game again. But you guys take care. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.